Hey friend, hey. Everyone's always talking about what they're working on these days, what they're doing, what they're trying to accomplish. And sometimes it can feel like you don't know what you're doing with your own life. I hear you. I'm hoping this video can help you pick goals, get started on goals, and help you maintain goals. My name is Dacie. Welcome to my page, Dacie's Dose, where we focus on navigating this hood called adulthood, okay? I make content about what I believe can help anyone live a more fulfilling life. Let's get shorty. Okay, perhaps a good way to get started is to have an overarching goal. Don't think from lack, just think like you're at a buffet. What would you want more of? And what would you want less of? You want to be more fun, more active, more social, more healthy, more relational, more tapped into self, things like that. I did make a mini series on my Instagram. Follow me at daciesdose if you need some ideas or inspiration. So one way to come up with ideas is to journal a day in the life. I follow Jazz Turner on YouTube, and she always talks about journaling about your day in the life. And this is an exercise I've done with my family as well. So you'll take the time to sit down and think about what you would like a perfect day for you to look like from start to finish. From the time you wake up, are you drinking your favorite coffee? Are you waking up to the sounds of the ocean? Are you listening to jazz? Are you doing this extensive face routine? Are you cuddling with your spouse in the morning? Gotta see what you're doing for others. Sorry. Are you going to the gym before work, after work? Are you working from home? Are you drinking lattes throughout the day? Are you getting your gallon of water in? Are you drinking mocktails, cocktails? Who are you hanging out with? What are you doing in your spare time? Are you reading leisurely? Like a day of the life of a perfect self. Now don't say, in the day of my life, my perfect self, I never work. Pick some type of job you would like to be doing, or the concept. Do you want to work from home? Do you want to work in person? Would you like to be in front of a camera? Would you like to be on the phone for your job? Would you like to be talking to less people, more just on the computer? Really take that time out. Think after work. Who are you spending your time with? How are you spending your time? Are you able to pick up your kids from school? Are you participating in a hobby that you used to love? Like, literally just think it all out. Daydreaming is a dying art, I know. It'll be a skill that you have to work on, but I highly recommend adding daydreaming to your lifestyle. We can use our creativity for all kind of negative things. Let's use it for positivity as well. After you do that journal, ask yourself, is there anything you want to work towards? Is there anything you could add now? Like having a tasty coffee in the morning is something you could add now. Listening to jazz in the morning, reading, being able to talk to your family and check in is something you can add now, and that's free 99, honestly. Understanding that daydreaming is hard. This is supposed to be a relaxed activity. There's no stress, no pressure. There's no right answer. If you're thinking of starting a new hobby, Google can be your best friend. Go on Google, go on TikTok, and see what local activities are happening in your area for free. It may inspire you to try something new or something you've been interested in the past but never actually sought out. This is a good way to dip your toes in the water and see if this is something you could stick with or make a hobby. Think of random stuff that you say you've always wanted to try or randomly wanted to do and make that a goal. You can literally look up things to do this week on TikTok, on Google, Groupon, ClassPass, Meetup. Sometimes it can be hard to decide if something's really worth your time. If you're feeling that way, try to look for something that's like a 2-for-1 special. Is it physically active and fun? Is it creative and physically active? Is it fun and a way to spend quality time? Is it fun and saves money? See if you can get more than one benefit out of it and then give it a shot. So now it's time to get started on your goal. Step number 1, write it down. Write it down right now. It's important to write it down because you may forget. Like me, I literally forget about my goals. People will call me and say, how's this and this going? Because I talked about it. I'm like, girl, I forgot all about that. Don't be like me. Write it down. If you don't write it down, you'll be less likely to accomplish it. Be clear on what you want to do and why you want to do it. And that'll keep you motivated as you keep going. Okay, so when you're thinking about your new goal, think about if it's a short-term goal or a long-term goal. If it's short-term or if they're tasks, go ahead and put them on a to-do list. And just so you know, I have a video coming up on what to do when your to-do list is too long. If you're choosing a new hobby or habit or trying something, You don't have to deep dive commit to it. Take a class or go to an event and see how you feel. Then you can decide if this is something you want to continue with. It's okay to try and not like it, but it's even better to try and love it. Set a reminder to do said thing or said step towards said thing, so you can literally remember to do it. I know that sounds dumb. Is it just me? Am I the problem? It's me? Let me know below. If we're talking long-term goals, you definitely want to set a SMART goal or a smarter goal. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. So I'm gonna go to the gym and work out for 30 minutes 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's specific, it's measurable, because whether or not you did 30 minutes, whether or not you did 3 days. Time-based is 3 times a week. Achievable, you did it or you didn't. Realistic, I think it's realistic to give yourself 30 minutes out of your day 3 times a week. And time-based, 3 times a week. Just an example. And I know it says smarter goals. We'll talk about the ER in the next section. Try backwards planning. It's something I actually really enjoy doing when I have like an overarching goal. With backwards planning, you're gonna write down actionable steps. And they may take longer than you think. I mean, literally write every step down that you would have to achieve. Let's backtrack like this. I want to be a retail pharmacist. I want to work in a drugstore. Okay, in order to be a pharmacist, I must pass my licensing. In order to pass my licensing, I must qualify for licensing. I have to go to pharmacy school. In order to go to pharmacy school, I have to go to undergrad. In order to go to undergrad, I have to make great grades in high school and be involved. So in high school, what am I doing? That's step 1, setting myself up to become a pharmacist. Y'all don't know how long it took me to come up with a general idea for this section. Okay, that's what I mean by back planning. Starting from the overarching goal and breaking down the steps it takes to get there. This is where the ER and smarter is coming. And this is the one time we're gonna be heavy on the ER. Did I just say that? The E stands for evaluation. So you're checking in with yourself. Did I get it done? Are you getting it done the way you wanted? Has the way you wanted changed? Did you like the way it got done? Is there a way you can make it easier or gets done better? What can we do to make sure it gets done next time? And then you go into R, revise. What are you gonna change? What are you going to do differently? And then you just revisit. It'll be a continual cycle of evaluate, revise, evaluate, revise. Revise is optional, but that evaluate, that review is so important to staying on goal, to seeing if you've reached your goals, if you even want to achieve your goal anymore. The next step is for you to maintain, which is the smoother sailing portion of this. You've done your trial and error. You found out what works for you and the best way for you to achieve it. And now you're trying day after day or week after week. I'm proud of you. One thing you can do to help you maintain your goal is having accountability partners. Someone you can talk to about updates who will actually be interested in the update. Whether you're just checking in with somebody who you told about the goal, or you guys are working on the same things or different things. I'm actually experimenting with that concept right now. I highly recommend having an accountability peep. Another key to maintaining is remembering your why. Why do you want to do this? Why is it important to you? What will you gain? And let that drive you to continue. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and like it. Comment below your favorite part or the part that you think would be the hardest to commit to. If you could share this video with someone who would like this type of content, like my personality, or someone who would like my vibe, anything, please share. I'd appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace out. I ate chicken and just think Dacie here. Oh Lord. Literally having a blank right now. Did you get it done? First of all, let's start there. Did you get it done? Did I finish? I don't think I finished.